He is good for a Chiefs touchdown. Touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to go for the two-point try. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. Bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff decision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he takes us across. Him to 2nd and 4. I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, Jones. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 30. A big run there by Jones. 46 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By the Chiefs.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. Look at, he's got a man And complete.
Pass.
And all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 40 yards.
Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. And even 40 yards. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Mahomes pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 25 yards that time. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. So I asked, can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from me. Way back then, claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bradley Pinion has it teed up, and here we go with two of the most exciting offenses around as the Bucs visit Baltimore. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Space to maneuver at the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons. Mainly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And some room to run now. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st down.
Brady now on 1st down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Brady. And this one incomplete. Brady's too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
7 yards to go.
He finds McCoy, and he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Tampa Bay.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. After the penalty, it's Ingram. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Levante.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay, 34 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Extra point is
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
the Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, 1st down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard.
2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Brady's pass.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
This is caught. Gronkowski.
Brady.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground with Jones. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Number 87, Rob Gronkowski.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson flush to his right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw on third. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Devin White, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Jackson's throw caught here by Boykin. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. They'll run here with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And this is caught by Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Buccaneers.
On 1st down, Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Now Brady again. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now 2nd and goal.
This clearly the final play. Seconds remaining. The final shot before half for Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this third quarter of play. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On 2nd and 9, Brady, he completes it to Evans. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From midfield, here's Brady. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Complete to Rob Gronkowski.
23 yards on the play.
23 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
On first down, Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 24, Brady to Evans on the slant. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Brady's going to sneak it. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Now this time, Brady will throw. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Score Buccaneers 14. Ravens 13. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. He uncorks it for Snead. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He dumps it down to Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
It's now 2nd and goal.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Back now in Baltimore. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Flushed out right. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, wide open, complete. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 40 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calais Campbell on the stop.
No gain on the
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
Brady now to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Vita Vea able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He uncorks it for Snead. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's It's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Shotgun now for Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by...
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Brady going to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead there to make the grab. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. From the gun, Jackson, and unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st.
Gain of 9 yards.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 23 yards, the final tally. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Brady. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. Now Brady. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. There he goes right side. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Sometimes with Lamar Jackson, I just step back in absolute awe. He's absolutely sensational. And with most quarterbacks, it's the first 3 seconds after the snap that you worry about what they're going to do. With him, if there's any additional time, you really have to worry as he breaks off another big run for a touchdown.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Watson. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Back to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Brady to throw. That's going to be caught. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And, Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Bro, I passed it to Mike Evans.
Marcus Peters. And a short return to the 6.
Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and it wasn't really always